Gotta know you okay, baby. Hit the gas, no brakes. We at the top speed, what they gonna say, baby?
We're transitioning out of 3v3 into 5v5 competition. And last year's finals were some of the most exhilarating finals I've ever watched. I think maybe it's arguably in league history, and we've seen some great storylines here. How excited are you for 5v5, and how is the league reacting to the players getting prepped from transitioning to 3v3 to the 5v5 competition?
Let's meet your starting five. At forward, 6'7", number 28, Dorian Finney-Smith. At forward, 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson. Guard, 6'5", number 26, Spencer Dinwiddie. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. At guard, 6'6", number 1, Mikal Bridges. The head coach for your Brooklyn Nets, Jacque Vaughn. Fans, let's hear it one more time for your Brooklyn.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
The Bucks' Chris Middleton has a fan and head coach, Mike Budenholzer. Bud said, quote, he's the ultimate professional, so consistent, and he does it in a lot of different ways. At the same time, he is a great leader. The scoring and the threes everybody sees, but I like how he's taken on leadership. Brian?
Well, he's a key player for them, Allie. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. On the perimeter, it's Allen and Middleton. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs, and it's Holiday in at the 1. And for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Cameron Johnson, then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
It'll be the Nets off the tip. Outside Finney-Smith. Bridges against Allen. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Bridges. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Good D by Antetokounmpo. It's Middleton on the wing. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Here's Lopez. Back to Middleton. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Middleton, no good.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Shot from 12. The rebound by Allen. Middleton against Dinwiddie. Middleton outside. Here's Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Back to Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Over Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Lopez.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Antetokounmpo inside. He's marked by Finney Smith. Antetokounmpo, bam!
You know, I think you got to push Giannis further away if you're the defender there. I mean, he's just too big of a threat inside.
Outside Finney Smith. Top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Finney Smith has a real good handle on his role in this offense. Takes high percentage shots consistently.
Middleton from the outside. The shot no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Here's Johnson. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Now here's Lopez. Antetokounmpo, left side. And they converted last on attempt number 3.
From role player to MVP, Giannis is improving his upper body strength has really been a factor in his overall development.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
The NBA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Middleton against Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. He's off on that one. Good D by Antetokounmpo. The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 so far. Now Allen, covered by Johnson. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Claxton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Middleton. Here's Allen. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Over to the wing. From deep. They get it back. And Giannis with the jam.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach, the Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
A full line change here for Brooklyn. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Ingles comes in for Middleton. Connaughton, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Carter in for Drew Holiday. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Simmons. Curry against Carter. The Nets need to get off a shot here. For 3, here's Harris. It's hauled in by Portis. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Antetokounmpo outside. Shoots. Connaughton can't hit.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's O'Neal. For 3, here's Harris. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Carter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Portis, and then Portis with the dunk.
You know, this is one of the reasons why Giannis's teammates appreciate him, because when they're open, he finds them.
Here's Thomas. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Bucks on top, leading by 6. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Here to put on a show,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Giannis and Portis. Wesley Matthews out there with Goran Dragic. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Here's O'Neal following the score by Milwaukee. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Connaughton with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. And he gets it to go. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
Something Bobby Portis has truly captured is the love of the fans, Clark.
Yeah, his energy and enthusiasm is palpable and contagious, but he also puts in the work, and fans recognize that hard work.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
They're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time defense.
Claxton, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Mikal Bridges comes in for Harris. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Drew Holiday's checked in for Connaughton. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Holiday against Bridges. Pass to Matthews. Back to Dragic. Portis outside. Holiday against Bridges. Misses from short range. Outside Curry. Here's Simmons, defended by Dragic. Tries to snap the cold streak, and that one's good. Simmons.
What touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Here's Matthews. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dragic. That one no good. And Brooklyn going the other way now. To the middle. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. Bridges outside. Here's Thomas. Off target with the 3. Here's Matthews. Out to Portis. To the left wing for 3. Dragic. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
A precision pass with Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Milwaukee calls timeout.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Here to put on a show, your Brooklyn Nets.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith checked in for Simmons. Johnson comes in for Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Matthews. And it's Carter in for Dragic. On the wing, Holiday. Over Bridges. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Johnson.
1 minute to play. Second quarter.
Here's Claxton. No good that time. Good work defensively by Lopez. Milwaukee in the lead. Carter finds Holiday. And out of bounds, the Nets will take it.
Next ball.
Allen, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And the Nets shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. Dinwiddie against Carter. The kick out to Johnson. Outside, Finney Smith. 4 on the clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Claxton's gotten his first bucket of the night. Middleton passes to Lopez. Shot to win the cold streak. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And that one falls for Carter. Brooklyn making some changes. O'Neal, he's checked in for Finney Smith. And Harris is subbed in for Bridges. Ingles, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And so Carter nails them both. Brooklyn trailing. Knocks it loose. Pass to Dinwiddie. With 4 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Spencer Dinwiddie. And out the line. Shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Dinwiddie. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. The Bucks on top, up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Please give a big round of applause.
Thanks. I'm here with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Coach, how would you characterize the intensity level in that first half?
Yeah, no, it's pretty intense. You know, both teams are getting after it defensively. Nothing's going to be easy, so it's the way it's supposed to be.
Hopefully it continues in the second half. Thanks.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Terrible execution deal, offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Higher percentage looks. Put yourself to the line. Get back on track.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away.
Your next.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
And for the Bucks, they're shooting just 33% so far in this game.
Well, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21 and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
We've got Mikal Bridges. Johnson is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, B.A. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. Makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
The first free throw is good. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
And Johnson drops them both. So it's Milwaukee now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Middleton outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. The three ball. Hits the three-pointer. Middleton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Rhythm and timing so important in the game of hoops. Middleton using both on that pull-up jumper.
Now Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Claxton. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton outside. Now Allen. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez. Doesn't go that time. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Now Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, V.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
The first one falls. Some changes for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Claxton, and it's Thomas in for Johnson. Bridges hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Allen. Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo outside. Lets it fly. The shot by Holiday, no good. Holiday's gone just 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Simmons. And that misses. That would have put him up. To the paint. Tipped. Fast break. Brooklyn. On up the court. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Simmons has got 6.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Holiday passes to Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Middleton touched it last.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Curry, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Connaughton comes in for Allen. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Curry with it. Portis picks him up. Outside, Finney-Smith. Pass to Simmons. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, nice use of strength that time by Simmons, getting past the defense and into a shot.
Middleton with it. Outside Holiday. Middleton outside. And here's Connaughton for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Connaughton's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And Middleton is just a total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well. An outstanding athlete. Pat Connaughton was a pro baseball pitcher, registering 96 miles per hour on the radar gun. However, Pat chose hoops, and the Bucks are glad he did.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Middleton passes to Portis. Back to Middleton. 4 on the clock, and they double up Middleton. Three-pointer, Holiday. The shot that time not on target. And Brooklyn going the other way now. Well, talking about Pat Connaughton, he's not the first guy to be drafted in pro baseball and then the NBA, Clark.
Hey, B.A., not surprising coming from you, that factoid, because of all the baseball games you call. But you're right, Danny Ainge played in the big leagues. How about this? I didn't know Dale Curry had been drafted in both the round ball and the hard ball, meaning baseball. So precedent for that type of dual talent.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo has won MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, and a championship. But he says, quote, I am not satisfied. As the leader of this team, that's the tone I set. I don't care about trophies. I care about getting better, and that's what I've done my entire career. Brian, he stays focused.
Nose to the grindstone, Allie. Thanks for that. And the first one at the line is good.
Exactly what you want from a two-guard. I mean, Middleton, he scores in the clutch as well. He assists, and he, for the most part, takes care of the rock.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Harris comes in for Bridges. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A., sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
Here's O'Neal. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. The rebound by Carter. The Bucks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. 1:25 left in the third. And here's Crowder from the arc. And he can't get that one. The Nets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Simmons. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Middleton against Harris. Back to Carter. And that comes off the assist by Middleton.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Thomas. Harris on the wing. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Thomas from behind the arc. Offensive rebound. O'Neal misses. Milwaukee has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Here's Ingles.
Brooklyn foul. Ben Simmons. First personal foul. Team second. Shooting from Milwaukee. Bobby Portis. At the line with 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. It's both from the stripe.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Dinwiddie outside. The rebound by Ingles.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Bucks ahead. They're up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Before this quarter starts.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Giannis and Lopez are the bigs. Goran Dragic is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Allen in at the 3, the small forward. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Milwaukee in the lead. Holiday passes to Connaughton. From 7 feet away, Antetokounmpo is doubled. Outside Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Lopez passes to Holiday. Tries yet again. Rebound Brooklyn.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Pass to O'Neal. Now here's Johnson. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Holiday passes to Connaughton. Back to Holiday. The shot won't fall. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Pass to Bridges. To the inside. Claxton. And the basket is good. And now a three-point Brooklyn lead.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Dinwiddie against Holiday. Connaughton passes to Allen. Shoots over Bridges. And the Bucks miss again. Well, the Nets shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. Finney Smith checked in for also with a sub. Middleton's checked in. Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Please give him a round of applause.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Mike Budenholzer said to the team. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Back to Finney Smith. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds in the game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Johnson. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo has got his 7th rebound here tonight. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges. Second shot opportunity. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks have got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Steps back and shoots. The second effort. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
Last 2 minutes to play. 4th quarter.
Bridges against Allen. Back to Finney-Smith. Claxton can't get it to go.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're behind by 5. 1:44 left to play in the 4th quarter of this one. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, honestly, I'm a bit in shock. I mean, he couldn't miss. Just look at this stat line. You got to really see it to believe it. Complete confidence and all-out effort from him. And, you know, he made sure this was his night in spades.
Can they get it? That shot is off. Milwaukee goes the other way with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Down low. Middleton gets it to go on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday against Dinwiddie. Good D by Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Outside Holiday. 1:02 left to play in the fourth. Pass to Lopez. For three, Allen. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
Once Giannis gets going now, he stays hot. He's capable of putting the entire offense on his broad shoulders.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Out to Bridges. To the left side wing. From deep, Johnson. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Allen. It's Middleton on the wing. On to Kumpo inside. He's against Bridges. Middleton, no good. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Middleton. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Cameron Johnson. At the line, 2 times.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8. And Johnson drops them both. 15 seconds left in the fourth. Dragic against Mills. Dragic outside. So we see the Bucks get the win here. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure. But they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have